Stream start. Yeah, okay. And that's just speakers. Nicer. How come it's... Well, that's probably because I had it open from before. Actually, I'm almost certain that's it. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hello, Ven. Give me a sec. I just need to do this. Because it'll annoy me if I don't. Whip. Oh, wait, I have to alt-tab. Oh, well. You get some good coffee ASMR right there. Because my sleep's been weird past few days. Yeah.
Oh, jump. Run.
Oh dear. Wires. Tangled. There. Hi, Zabit.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Zabit. Hi, Gigi. Huh?
Oh, we're here.
Hi, Nutshell.
Hi, Nutshell.
It's hard for me to tell because of the text, but I guessed because you said I'm playing Stardew while...
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's Nutshell.
Yeah, it shows a very dark color for your username. But you did say Stardew, which is like a magic identification word. You also said hi GG in all caps, and only you and Maid would do that. Actually, Maid wouldn't do that. But only because he doesn't tend to be in all caps.
Right, but the sentiment.
Yes.
The sentiment, that level of sentiment would only come from Nutshell or Maid.
Chai might say, hi GG, you should chew on the cord. Actually, several people might say that in all caps, but...
I mean, I don't think they say it in all caps.
52? Wow. Nutshell installed 52 new mods.
Oh, the new 52 mods.
Yeah, it's DC rebooted Stardew Valley. She mostly doesn't go for chords now, if only because the chords she liked the most are no longer chords. I think that's a big part of it. And I put a box in the way that makes her not want to be under the desk to get at the other chords.
Well, here she comes. She's gonna prove you wrong. Or maybe she's gonna jump on you.
Aww. Hi. Oh, nope, that doesn't work.
Right on the lap, right on the pad. Oh, now she sniffed cord.
Oh boy.
Now she climbed.
Oh, there's a cup of coffee there, Gigi. I'm moving it over. I can't actually play like this. Oh God, Gigi, that's the screen. Come on. Oh boy. Well, I can't see the right third of the screen. I don't need... She's sniffing the coffee. The enemy is staying in my GG-induced blind spot.
God, she knows.
She knows I'm being counterplayed. Okay, GG moved. I can see.
That will assist me.
She does have a cat, Marissa. Very big kitty.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, that hit. Okay, that was surprising to me. Whoops! I should have level 1. I typed in, I did the level 2 big meteor thing, and I was like, wait, no, and I put in the level 1, but I guess it was already in place.
Wait, what happened to the first? What happened with the first round?
Yeah, I wonder what happened. Ooh, that wasn't a teleport. There we go. You know tech throws in this situation, huh? Nope. Super? Bonk. I need to generally stop doing the headbutt to teleport back to kick. Because it has counterplay, but it is really fun and good to do. Ooh! That was out of range. Oh no. Getting grabbed twice. 3 times. I need to slide. I need to get it in my head that I can slide out of corner. It would solve so many issues I have. But it just feels weird. I don't want to deal with this.
Oh, I didn't realize that you had finally installed an I don't want to deal with this button.
It does have one. It's just not very good.
That does intrigue me because one of my biggest problems in a fighting game is me finally just going, I really don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't DI it, right? No, I had no health. Hi, Box.
Hi, Box.
I did better when Gigi was in the way. Gigi block. Let me not see my opponent. It's like a training thing. Bonk. Bonk.
I could tell that was Box because of how Box capitalized our names. Also, that's everybody said hi, Box.
Ooh, punish on that. I didn't realize I could finish that. It seemed like she was done with that move.
I'm done with this move. Ugh.
I bet there's a better way to deal with that other than just total guess. Haha! Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. I always forget that you actually do have a thing that's invincible at level 2. She was betting on my invincible, wasn't she? My reversal. No! I just had to block that. I actually wouldn't have been a win yet, but it would have been good. This one. Ooh, almost made the wrong choice there. You can walk to the corner, that's cool. You're dead. Yep.
On it.
She couldn't block it.
She was like,
She's like, yeah.
It's like she stepped right on it. I was like, ah! Hi, Dr. A.
Hi, Dr. A. Weighted training cat.
What's a cat?
Hi, Chi-Chi. Where are you going now? You can't jump down there because the chair's in a weird spot.
Oh, then I'll just go over here.
Oh, perfect. Just in time. Right? Oh, the whole screen. Oh, now you're over there.
Hi, Gigi.
Oh, so now you can't see the chat.
I can see the chat.
Oh, okay. What do you play like, Mark 1? What do you like to do? Relatively defensive guy. I need to not get hit by that. It's avoidable. I just need to hit medium punch when I see them jump when I jump. I need to not do that. Oh, that I thought was good. I'm not sure what move I was even doing there, actually. I was wrong, though. Yeah, no, without blocking you, I shouldn't do that. Okay. You're like positioning aggressively and then being really defensive. It's throwing me off and I don't like it. It means I need to watch for your jump-ins. Like that. It needs to be my primary focus. Because you're trying to make it to a game. Ah, I almost got out of that. I'm also trying to make it into a game where it's a jump-in game and you're in advantage. And I don't want that to happen. Hi, Ganny! I'm just gonna teleport terribly.
Hi, Danny.
That's weird that my hit didn't hit him. I need to. He's literally waiting for it. That's so bad. Gotcha. You were death, you could feel it, so he went. I was like, he's definitely jumping. And now he's feeling the pressure, he's gonna jump in more. And just in general be more aggressive because waiting didn't work, and he doesn't really like waiting. He was just willing to do it for the Dawson matchup. Gonna be a lot of dash ups, not even drive rushes, just dashing forward. I bet. Drat. Nah. I had to DI that. Wasn't ready for it. I'm willing to take the hit here, because I'm burnt out. I don't want to be in the corner, and now I'm in the corner anyway. Corner? I should have known he would rush in. He really wanted to capitalize on the burnout. Because that's his main idea, is like, if I've got advantage, I need to push it hard. I need to be ready for that. I should have thrown out a quicker move to beat that. Jump. Should have waited a second there. Bonk. I use a Razor Ryon, which is really expensive, but I got it kind of cheap and then it broke and then someone else bought me one. And I don't know if it was expensive for them or not. Crap. I really got beat me out there? I'm surprised. Crap, I'm probably dead. We'll see. Yeah. Actually, he doesn't have meters, so maybe I don't die? Good reset. Now I'm dead.
You beat yourself. You gave up.
No, it's because he did a reset. They had to block high low.
For that. You'd already given up in your heart.
Well, no, because I thought he had enough damage to kill me.
Yeah, which was wrong. Until he reset. Believe in yourself, in your heart.
Ah! I wish that went just a little further. Why doesn't it? Yeah, okay. There are not too many things in that medium range. Crap. Okay, he's shipping me a lot because I'm doing the thing a lot. Oh, I could have reversaled. That hit? That is so weird. Blocks. Oh no! He was already doing... That's weird. I don't know why he was uppercutting. That's not... That's a new habit I have, where I hit back in light when my anti-air is back in medium. I don't know where it started. Hi, Gaijin.
Hi, Gaijin.
Well, it's time to play the real game, which means I have to go to the back of my computer, unplug and replug some stuff. Because unfortunately, my front USB ports are broken? Question mark? Except something's plugged into them right now, and that's working, which is weird.
Oh, don't worry. It just arbitrarily decided to make the back ones 3.0 and the front ones 2.0. I swear to God, something like that happened to me once, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out why. I was like, wait, no, I know that this one is the one I put the... Wait, but... Huh?
What? Yeah, no, so my front 4 USB slots, first the leftmost two, which are USB 3.0, stopped working. And the next time I turned it on, I got a message about, like, that basically means your USBs aren't getting enough voltage. Or something similar, and they aren't working. And I had to restart my computer, and they just don't work now. They can give power to something, but they don't connect. Except they apparently connect to, Shell's headset, so...
Yeah, I don't know what your problem is.
It just doesn't like my shit, I guess. Oh, there we go. Anything else I need to do to make Deadly Premonition work good? No, I just need to run that. I have to do like a checklist in my head of like, I know I already set up my stream, but what about this game?
Did you have to change anything back from when you had to change it? No, you didn't do that here. You did that there. Never mind.
No, I didn't have to do that here, but I changed it back.
Okay.
Accepting the graveyard quest.
Yeah.
I forgot to do the, to complete the fishing quest again. That we crashed after doing. So I'll do that at some point. Actually, I wonder if now would be a good time to do... Oh, I know what I'm not doing. I don't have my little guide open for side quests. I don't know why I thought it would be in my immediate history. That's weird. There, I have it open if I need it. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a power supply, because everything else works. My leftmost front USB has always been weird in a way that I was like, I wonder if it's not getting enough voltage sometimes, or something weird. Because, like, simpler things would work in it, and more complicated things would just, like, randomly disconnect for, like, microseconds. And I was just like, I wonder if it's just not, like, quite accurate or good.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just that, but expanded. Some further issue. Also, I can't hit a button. It's not reading my controller. This happens sometimes.
I blame the incredibly boring conversation that you're
It's
having about
dangerous to run around here, boys.
Grandpa, hurry.
It's also not
Hurry up,
closing.
you're too slow.
The window is closed and I can still hear it. What? The EXE isn't open! How is it still playing audio? What's happening? What the... What? It's... Oh, there it is. Never mind. There's the EXE. I don't... So when I hit close, it just closed the window and kept running the game? Cool. Cool. And,
Kid, that's what you get for talking about voltage and shit. Stop it.
no. And now my Steam is not reading my controller, it seems. What the fuck? Why would that happen?
Because Deadly Premonition is like waiting for it to be plugged into the front.
Christ. Okay, what do I do to make this read my controller again? I don't know. Restart Steam? I'll just close it, I guess? Uh-oh. Okay. Steam was taking a little bit of time to shut down, and I was like, Yeah, the controller not being detected thing is something I've run into almost every time I have opened this game off-stream. But it hasn't happened on-stream after, like, the second time or whatever, where I had to actually fix something. I think it's just random if it gets hooked in sometimes. I guess I could reconnect the controller. That might help, too. It's not reconnecting. Why not? What? Okay.
It's not charged.
I literally had it plugged in for the past 4 or 5 hours.
Plugged into what?
That.
Wow.
The power outlet. I'm gonna resync my controller to my PC, which is weird that I would need to do that, because it was working, literally working a moment ago.
Hi, Gigi.
How many of these USBs are? That would make me very sad. So says Mr. Oh, there we go. I guess.
Yeah, I know I was right. Just look what's happening.
Okay, there we go. Controller is being read by Steam again. I just had to unplug, turn off the controller and resync it, and unplug and replug my Bluetooth dongle. Cool.
Yep.
Hi, Gigi. Oh, look, you're standing near all the things.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I'm over here now. I'm going to cause problems for Shell. The second controller port, so I can't read my inputs.
Sniff.
There we go.
Deadly Premonition HD collection.
Should we do that Emily side quest? I feel like we should.
We're on a roll.
We are kind of on a roll. We did do a little bit of story last time. I think we resumed from where we left off in the chapter. If we select a chapter and complete something. Oh, that's my toe you're sniffing. It probably smells gross because I had the shoes on for a while. Chapter... Oh yeah, right. We started that, but we couldn't complete it. She needed to... Select chapter. Okay, but which chapter is chapter 8? We'll have to replay something brutal. The whole gallery? No! Oh, wait. No, that's just learning about it, I think. Checking
Oh,
something.
of course, that's episode 2, part 1.
We might be able to do that, too. Oh. Oh, the other two quests you get from Keith aren't until post-game, basically. I thought he had one more not there.
Is the quest shoving his head into a full sink of water until he stops resisting?
No.
Why not?
Because, he deserves a worse fate. Zabet, who says I'm giving up pieces of my soul?
Hey!
I didn't say it was yours, specifically. Unbeknownst to the listeners, Shell's been gradually going, wait, didn't I have more soul yesterday? And I've been saying, no, I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna do this and hope it's not super long chapter to finish off. Because as a reminder, when we time travel, we do have to complete the chapter. We can't save mid-chapter.
Beck.
So we're just going to be skipping a lot of cutscenes, I think, in this one. But I think the actual gameplay is not super long. I tried to avoid doing this as much as possible for this playthrough, but a bit of time travel is inevitable.
Who cares, really?
That's right, Ganny. Ichi has 9 souls. Thinking. Okay.
Whoa there!
Hi, Kason. Hi, Willie. Wow, that's 3 separate cutscenes for some reason. Sure. Oh yeah, we won't have any...
Jason and Willie command such presence, they need to be in 3 cutscenes.
And we won't have any fast travel, I just remembered. Except to places we go this chapter. Or our DLC home that comes with the director's cut. That's true too. Hi guys, let me think. Best way to do this. Right, we need to buy the stuff first. Just to check. Oh, I can't use this because George is right there!
Yeah, that would be weird.
That is a weird time to make the radio thing diegetic, but I really appreciate it, so... Thanks? Anyways, we're going to the milk barn, sorry guys. We have to buy a thing.
From Lily.
What do we need hollandaise? I think we got the other 2 ingredients. But...
yeah, no,
But we did. The hollandaise sauce isn't on sale until chapter 8, apparently.
Yeah, they don't get it in until then. Because Lily keeps ordering it, and some dipshit keeps throwing it out once it gets there. Because he doesn't like it.
Oh, I don't think Keith even bothers. You're presuming Keith unpacks things.
He shoves shit around in the back room.
That's true. but
I
probably...
think he only. I don't think that he does it to like do work. I think he just sort of starts going through things, being like, "Yeah, where's my favorite cake? Oh, hollandaise sauce, grody."
We are making Eggs Benedict as Emily's third cooking lesson. Oh, no, it was the one dish her dad made once.
Yeah,
Right.
The only time she ever saw her dad cook, it was this one time. It only happened once, and he made this mysterious dish that she was trying to make in a pot, I think.
I mean, yeah, but also I just think that's where the cooking animation is. Woo!
I guess she was using the other element this time. Maybe she was using a pan.
Wait. I'm trying to do it without a map. I'm seeing if I can. I think... Oh, I'm not sure. This feels... I want to turn left. Like, my brain says left, and my gut says right.
Well, use your brain guts.
Ooh. This is wrong. You don't go past the farm.
It's January way. You're not supposed to go out of town on January way.
Do. It's either forward or left, and I'm pretty sure it's forward. This road's gonna... Yeah. Yeah.
Use the radio to call George, Zach? He's standing right there. No, I think that trying to call George while he's standing right there is only going to strain our already tenuous relationship with the king. Run out of gas.
Oh geez, I have been laying on the siren a lot, which of course uses extra gas, as we all know, because it makes you accelerate faster, so...
Also, electrical components are running off of sort of the battery, but that's got to generate something from somewhere.
Crap, I'm gonna check the map. I'm not confident anymore.
Well, I mean, at least you have such a useful map here.
No, I'm right. I'm completely right. I did it. I just didn't believe in myself. But also, I figured if I was wrong here, I knew I'd be driving really far out of the way. So I was like, I'll just check. I could have gotten gas, but I'm not gonna.
I gotta say, for a small, isolated, rural town, it's pretty fucking sprawling.
Yeah. It's really two...
If you're wandering off,
Agent York.
If you look at the setup, it is two towns. There's basically two... There's, this town area, which is sort of junkyard, but it's also, a bunch of stores here. And, a few flung things. And then there's sort of just this electrical station. And then this is, the town. Do I have a quest from Forest?
Really?
Oh, I bet I think I can redo the Bones quest, actually. I think I was wrong. I was looking at something else, and I was looking up, a different side quest to check something, and I saw someone say you actually can redo the Bones quest to get the revolver.
Please, Lily, be here. Thank God.
It's the middle of the day. They're both here then, I think.
Hi there.
I finally managed to get an order of hollandaise sauce in. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get it past, well, let's just...
There it is!
Well, let's just say that it's hard to get in. Whoa, wait, how'd that hollandaise sauce get in here? Snap, snap, snap! Fucking piece of shit.
Oh, I should check to make sure I do have the other two ingredients. I don't think I could have eaten them. She was asking for an egg and...
Harry!
Yeah, he does come into town!
Harry and Michael.
I wonder where he's going. Actually, fuck, where's my car? Where did it put it? Oh, there it is. I didn't look like a police car first.
Yeah, no, you didn't put it there.
Yeah, no, it has...
It parked it for you because the game is considerate, even if you're not.
Where
They
Harry
go
was
to the
going.
diner.
That would make sense. It is time for that. They do go... I think mostly they go to the diner. I think they can stop a couple other places.
Mr. Stewart loves the diner. Good for hot homemade food. There's no place finer.
Oh no, he's trapped behind an NPC. Fuck, where's my car? Where'd I put it? I don't know, I think the stoners love that one. We are going to the diner. Gotta be. Wonder how you park that. It's longer than the other cars. Do you have good enough AI to know that?
It's longer than the other cars, but Harry sits in the front seat. At least if that is to be believed. Oh no, okay.
Wait, I sped up too much.
the
Wait, where is he? I don't see him in the back. Oh wait, I might see him. I think he's like in the middle.
That's weird.
You can see his wheelchair's facing away from us.
And then there's just like a little mini kitchen in the back.
Let's get on the other side real quick.
Mr. Francis York
Crab the
Morgan,
map's
please
in the way.
don't be an ass. If you're going to pass, then go ahead and pass. So says Mr. Stewart.
Oh, they're mad at me. I'm technically in the way, I guess. Sorry. Hi, Harry. They're just feathering the brakes. Like, get the fuck out of the... Perfect. Do they speed up if I do this? I don't think they do. This ain't GTA. Perfect. Okay, I need to get it to nighttime rating, but I also need to get it to nighttime anytime. Closest place to do that is probably the place I always do it. That weird little outside shed.
Francis York Morgan, there's no need to be feral. Did you have to go out of your way to get that barrel? So asks Mr. Stewart.
Is this the right way? It is, right?
So there's only one gas station in town,
Yeah.
and it's all the way back where you were.
Yep. I don't even think there's like an NPC gas station, so to speak. Like,
Yeah.
I can't think of ever seeing one. This isn't right. I'm not heading towards the lake.
You're not heading towards anything.
No, I think this is a path out of town. I don't know if you get a message if you try and leave town. I think you just stop. No, I had to take a left. Yep. No, wait. Yeah, no, I gotta take a left. Oh, I can take a left here. That'll work. Normal car behavior. That just removes a crease from York's jacket. Oh. It is very creased. And, like, definitely, I do like... And this is definitely unintentional, but there is, like, you play for long enough, and I feel like the moment you're like, wait a minute, why is that shit so creased, is also around the same time you realize that suits have, like, a cleanliness, and you're like, oh, I guess it's just dirty. And then you wash your suit and get it back, and you're like, no. Because that happened to me my first time playing this game, and it happened to me this time playing this game. I was like, no, never mind, they're just always creased, because he's just got, like, really creased shoulder blades. Just really, really... just really sharp. They catch the jacket, every jacket he wears. And once again, we have a side quest. Those arrows are pointing me towards the Haunted Mansion. Or the Haunted Tunnel. Are pointing me towards Disney's Haunted Mansion. Starring I don't remember who. Was that an Eddie Murphy? What movie am I thinking of, Zach? Disney, an attempt to capitalize off of their previously successful movie that also featured one of their theme park rides. That's right. 2005's The Haunted Mansion.
You want to check out?
Well, the gallery
Starring
closes
Eddie
at
Murphy.
1700. But there's no real reason to hurry. We need to pace ourselves for an investigation like this.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on, let me double check what time I need to be there. Oh, I also forgot to check and make sure I actually have the... Oh, I'm not focused on. Oh. Yeah, 1900. Back to Twitch chat. Egg, salmon,
Hey, Kevin.
egg Kevin. Something chewy and salty, something soft with 2 colors, and yellow sauce. Yeah. God, they've got to have someone on the Haunted Mansion, like, who works there, whose whole job is to stop people from bringing, like, cremains and other things. They're just there to, like, sit in line and see if anyone is carrying suspicious urns or baggies. Better get something to eat soon. I haven't eaten in a day and a half. Which is fine, but a couple more hours. Well, it's raining, but it's morning. Welcome back, Box. Damn it, I knew it.
Given the advent of the rapid aging of the Disney adult, I'm sure that plenty of them already have, already have established with somebody, you have to put my ashes anywhere in fucking Disney.
Disney probably has a service for it, right?
If they don't, they should.
Yeah. If it's a perk for their, like, legendary Pass Plus members. You get to spread your cremains at the park when you die.
Disney ash pits.
I do know that, like,
I mean, they are the most grim people. They are honestly like the monsters of like post-capitalism. They are the creepy, like, human hybrids that show up in an anime when things are getting really fucking fucked up in the near future. Like,
well,
they're all super spreaders.
Here's what I was imagining, Dr. A. Not just like, oh, someone sneaks in and spreads the ashes and then someone vacuums it up. I'm thinking, like, the people who pay to do it, once they're safely gone, the janitor comes in and vacuums it up. Like, that's part of it. Because they're like, well, yeah, we let them pay to spread the ashes, but we're not gonna leave them there.
No, besides we want the next family who comes in to feel like this is their special place. So we clean it up to look like no one's ever been here.
You let someone else spread their mom's ashes on It's a Small World? But that's our place! I have a special emotional connection to that no one else does.
That's right. Also, I'm responsible for the death of several hundred of people in my town.
Oh, finally, we got rain. Oh, we do have a lot of places. Huh. I don't know how it works then. But
It's chapter 8.
I wonder if they don't give it to you when you go to a place. It's just like after a certain... I wonder if it's just like each chapter increases the list. That's weird, but I guess it works well enough.
You conceivably would have gone. High quality beef,
Oh,
just
yeah.
sitting right next to that there turkey.
I need this turkey sandwich.
Mmm.
Please be open. Yay!
Oh yeah, they definitely won't mind about that. The fucking people wearing the mascots.
Oh, I didn't clean.
No, you didn't. Does Emily have a bathroom?
Not that we're allowed in, I don't think. And she wouldn't let us change our suit. There wouldn't be a place like that. We can fix that real quick. Oh, that's not the exit. There's the exit. Sorry, Emily, 1 sec.
And then you go, get yourself cleaned up, and the raid stops.
Yeah. No, thankfully, I do think rain works like it does in a lot of games, where it's like, I think it's day and evening. I don't think it's hour by hour. I could be wrong. My sweet home.
Duh.
Yeah. Yorkley's Emily's bathroom filled with facial hair and dead flies. It starts us at the door. That's so weird still. I don't like it.
I like it.
So I always start out facing away from the bathroom door as if that's the door I entered into. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Extra for shaving.
And this weird fucking bathtub.
Yeah!
Fucking bizarre. Like, this asset, I don't think it exists anywhere else. Where
That's
did
the
they
kind
get
of
it?
high quality bathtub that Polly provides.
Polly? This isn't Polly. This is our home. This is the My Sweet Home. You can buy a house in town, by which they mean, in the original game, there was a DLC you could get where you just had a house, this house.
Oh. Sorry, I guess I've never put that together.
Yeah, no, it's along with the suits, like the Spec Ops suit, and a few alternate costumes. Those are all like pretty cheap DLC bundles. That just come in with
That makes me angry!
with the director's cut. They just come with it.
That makes me angry! I think it's terrible, and now I'm always going to believe every bad thing about it.
What am I wearing to have dinner with Emily? Other than the crimson suit, because it's dirty.
That one.
Okay. There might be other...
I like the picture of potatoes?
Yeah, and a sofa.
That's a futon. That is a fold-out futon bed.
Okay, yeah, they're all clean. Just figured I'd check.
And then there's
a bunch of leaves. That
Yeah.
looks kind of like it's a hidden eye thing, but it probably isn't.
almost looks like Escher's, like one of Escher's bird things, but it's not.
That's a picture of a cabinet drawer!
Yeah.
What?
To give you the impression that there may have been a cabinet drawer here.
That's insane! And that's wallpaper. But okay, it is kind of nice. I could have that. And yeah, weird old cathedrals, some ruins, a really washed out flower, although to be fair, that's because there's a spotlight on it.
Oh, it's a sunflower.
Those are nice.
Because it's just some red splotches at the top and then nothing else.
I should stream those on a stream sometime for everyone who hasn't seen them.
After all the years of not showing them to me, you're just going to show them to everybody now?
Yeah.
Never feel more cheap.
She doesn't know I've been taking parts of her soul.
Wait, you've been taking parts of my soul?
No, that was a stage whisper. You couldn't hear it.
Yes, I could!
No.
I'm the stage!
What? You gotta let me on. My girlfriend's the stage. Oh, that's just an incomprehensible joke. We're too many layers deep.
I mean, everybody here gets it.
I hope so.
And if you don't, that's your own fucking fault for being so withdrawn.
Emily, here's one.
Here's one.
This is definitely right. We're getting closer to how it tasted.
Great.
So wait, you just put in an egg and tasted it?
And something chewy and salty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like how outside of Emily's house, it's actually, like, burning, glaring red.
Oh, I just gave her an egg, right? Yeah.
Emily, here's another one.
Chewy and salty, yes. Wait, no.
No, what?
This is great. Now this is getting close. One more
I
step
love
and we'll
mixing
be
a raw egg
Only
with a
one more
can of
ingredient.
hollandaise sauce. This
Something
is great.
salty
It's getting
and
so
sweet.
close to
Cut
the
with a
thing we're
knife
doing.
before cooking it, so it must be meat or a fish.
He cut it, I guess.
I do
Oh.
remember him cutting something, which means it was probably meat or fish.
Mm-hmm. My father cooked it, so it couldn't have been all that difficult to make. The yellow sauce probably came from a
That
can.
is insane, though. Like, yeah, my dad, who never cooked, and just like whatever. The one time he was forced to because my mom was so sick she couldn't do anything. He made me eggs Benedict.
Yeah, that's just his go-to.
And she's like, yeah, no, must have been really easy.
So yeah, I think this exists to give you a hint on everything. If you get 2 of them, you get a hint on the 3rd. The salty chewy thing he cut with a knife and fried. And the something soft and 2-colored. I have a feeling that its appearance changes depending on how it's cooked. But she gives you a hint for everything, even though you've given her 2.
Wow, Emily, I like that you can remember the concept of an egg and not remember it's an egg.
Yeah. Zach, is she faking memory loss? Those are pretty odd memories to have without actually remembering the actual ingredients.
Thank you, York.
I'm beginning to get the feeling that she's testing us here. Wait, why can't I give it to you? What the fuck? Is it because is it ham instead? Fuck, it might actually just be ham. It might not be salmon. But I have ham.
But you're in bullshit, they're in Washington.
Oh, I don't have ham anymore. Shit. Is it? Let me check. Because it's not giving me a prompt. It is, it's ham. Womp. Yeah, it should be salmon for here.
Yeah, no, that is okay, sorry, swearing, you got that extremely wrong. Although I guess she is from out of town.
That's true.
All the way from what, Seattle?
But as long as it's nighttime, we do have a place to go. I don't know if they're on our list. They probably aren't because I've never been there.
It's not that fancy, Nutshell. I've seen it offered in plenty of places.
Oh, don't they live nearby? Richard Dunn. I guess they live in the town area. Oh, right. They live next to... They just live here. I guess there are a couple other houses. Still weird, though.
Salmon or tomato, that is all I've ever ordered it as.
I'm going the right way.
I wish you did too, Ganny, except no I don't. Give it all to me. Nutshell, no, Swery specifically visited the area to get like get like a whole bunch of like really detailed things down. And the thing is that he actually did get a lot of really detailed small town Pacific Northwest things down. Nutshell, no! You haven't been here most of the time. No, you probably played it also, but... Or wait, have you?
All those trees disappeared.
My thesis statement for this game thus far has been, it is really easy for everybody to say that this just copies Twin Peaks. It is extremely reductive to say that this game just copies Twin Peaks. That is my thesis statement, and it is stuck for the, like, it's stayed strong this whole time.
Guess they're not. It is too late. They're all asleep. Kind of makes sense. I guess this is probably the fastest. Sleep 9 hours once again. 12, right. Right, no, I want to... Oh, I'm almost hungry, but I'm not quite hungry.
See, I also think that's... I mean, I know you're not actually producing it, but I think that's also productive of Alan Wake. I feel like Alan Wake is definitely mostly inspired, but it's also inspired by a lot of different horror, like pulp horror.
I mean, it's more Stephen King than anything.
Yeah, no, like, it's Stephen King's all over the place.
Not sure Lily's here yet. I don't think she is.
Well, Nutshell, look, I have to get really defensive because a whole bunch of people said the first time we started watching Frank play this, this is just Twin Peaks, and I don't really get it because it's just Twin Peaks. So I can't know when people are being sincere at this point.
Fiona handmade me potato chips once. I didn't want to eat them, but she insisted. The problem was that I did something really bad. I told her, they sell the best potato chips at the Milk Barn, you know. She's never made me any more since then. Although, she does make dinner for me every night.
Asha, you're really weird.
Don't take that the wrong way, of course. There is nothing going on between us.
I know. I know. You're too painfully oblivious for there to be. I feel like if somebody made a Deadly Premonition TV show, and in order for that to work, it would have to be sweary.
What? Oh, because I'm hungry. Fuck.
I think it would be a nightmare. For starters.
Hi, dear.
That would be pretty fun, I think.
Hi there.
Sweary Lynch collab. But fucking Keith eats that all the time.
Turkey. Lake Michigan report from hell. I do need to... That is on my list of games to stream. No, it's not, like, actually,
And then you have to do the Shining Soul game.
Click. What's the closest? Actually, I think it is this.
It's literally, like, do the... 22 for the Game Boy Advance. No, I don't. Because I don't think Keith is capable of coming up with fucking anything that has more than one part. But I'll bet whatever is but I'll bet whatever that horrible purple thing is in the turkey sandwich is his fault. I will say that. Yeah, even his fucking rocker getup is just him ripping off somebody from like 50 years ago.
Turn. There we go.
Fucking piece of shit. I wish you'd get Raincoat killed.
What? I think this is not the right way. I fucked up.
Zach, don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
What?
It's like heaven compared to the town we...
Oh yeah, we had this conversation. I was like, I don't remember
Remember
this.
Liz? The prom
Now I
queen?
do.
Elizabeth Scott Moore. She could be royalty with a name like that. But you know...
Oh, I meant to... I can't pause because that skips the dialogue. Oh well. I had to go that way. I took the wrong turn. Well, we get to listen to the spooky music. I still don't really know whose car this is. It's probably Brian's, but I don't know. Actually, I don't think Brian has a car. Actually, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Wow! Does car move in way? God. Get haunted. Everybody get haunted. Oh, I'm starting to leave the ground a bit because I'm going uphill, and that's how that works. Oh dear.
Gigi's sleeping on a bag.
Aww. It's just like a kitty or Stoat. It's a little more like Kitty.
I mean, I feel like if a stoat decided that it wanted to sleep on a bag, nothing would stop the stoat from sleeping on a bag.
Mm-hmm. Nothing can stop Mr. Stoat. Okay.
Wouldn't sleep on it. Quite an inefficient method of sleeping. That's almost raining.
Yeah, but it isn't. Also, this suit might get dirty and then we won't be able to use it. That sucks. I could have gone to the home and changed. I should have.
Just have to wear the Crimson Nightmare. Yeah, Danny.
I mean, it's here or sleep at Anna's tree. Those are your two best options. Because everywhere else is, like, not easily accessible, or it's not outside so you can't see the weather.
Really, really like that they just let you sleep at the fucking
Yeah.
the fucking tree where Anna was hung.
And it's convenient, because it's the only place you can warp to with the radio that has a place to sleep outside.
Then there's also infinite pickles.
There are infinite pickles there, because it is technically a place that you get locked into, so there has to be infinite food.
Like the electrical station where there's infinite sleep pop.
Yeah?
The first
The first level, which is not the electrical station.
Oh.
The electrical station is just a junction that's near the Ingram's house and in between the two main town areas.
So it could have a fucking fault, like a fault in it, and Keith could like die in his fucking sleep.
It's possible. Damn it! But yeah, no, we haven't actually gone to the electrical junction. It's not super memorable, but there is a card there. I figure, like, probably in the post-game I'm gonna go around to get all the cards I didn't get. That feels like it makes sense to me. Oh no, you're getting empathic yawns.
I mean, who doesn't get who doesn't get empathy from the actions and stylings of Francis York Morgan?
Actually, what I'm doing is I'm gonna look at something else. Oops. Okay. It needs to be raining in the evening because, so what we need to do is visit Emily when she is cooking at home. And, on nights when it's not raining, I think she tends to go out. It has to be evening. Pretty late, because I think she goes out anyway. So she doesn't get home until, like, 9. Or she gets home a little earlier, but she doesn't open her doors for you. And I think on non-rainy days, she just doesn't cook for herself. She either goes out to eat, but on rainy days, more things are closed. Most places are closed, so I think she doesn't go get food at a restaurant, and instead...
You should go to the
cooks
Sweary 65.
Because she doesn't like to very much.
But why? It's such a happening place.
I think if it rains in the morning, it doesn't rain in the evening. It's a pattern I think I've noticed. Yeah, everybody, I assume everybody who records just, like, waits by yawning, and then they either have to record or an episode is released, and... He's just taking his Cinco weight mates. I can't wait for it to be raining in the evening. I'll just take them all. Oh boy. We're getting bad luck this time. Naturally. Like, even your first time through and you don't know what you're doing and you're being completionist by just sort of wandering around a ton, you do end up doing this a lot. You do it less because you just get in your head like, oh, next time it's raining in the evening. I'll go check. In the morning. Oh, almost selected the wrong option. Yep. Jesus, it's been weeks, York. Yeah, so I think we don't want it to rain in the morning. I'm gonna get so mad when it crashes. God, this is I think the worst, the lengthiest quest to do in the game, this side quest. Cause it's just, you have to wait for night. You have to get night at evening. You can do it on chapters where it's not eligible. And there's 3 steps, and each step requires you to hit night, then go to morning, and then to buy the stuff, and then get another rainy evening. And it cuts off halfway through the game. You can't do this past chapter 12 or some shit. Whatever
But
chapter...
you also can't do it before... You can't do this one before chapter 8.
Yeah, because you need hollandaise sauce that doesn't come
I
into
guess you
town.
could find it.
I'm not sure.
You have. You just
That's
ate
true. Yeah. I did end up just eating it.
It. You just ate the can of hollandaise sauce on its own.
That's true. The whole can. Just didn't open it. Oh boy, raining in the morning.
It looks like they have all those ingredients, but you can't eat them because they do let you cook.
Hey! There we go. Now let's go get freshened up.
The good life goes out of its way to tell you when you have remained not gussied up and showered for too long. It will just say that people are starting to dislike you.
The pickles.
First, your charisma goes down, so all your shop prices go up. And then it says everybody seems irritated at you on sight.
From what I remember, the only real downside is that in every cutscene and interaction, you will just be surrounded by flies.
Well, Swery wanted it to be important.
Hawaiian blue? That's too formal. Crimson? Spec Op suit?
Spec Op suit.
Guess we'll do that real quick.
I do love me a hollandaise sauce.
Click. I have no idea how those things are arranged. It's not alphabetical. It's not by order of importance. It's not by order you visit them in. Ah, there we go.
Emily, here's another one.
Emily, I'm glad that you've been sitting on that egg and...
Hollandaise mixture for 2 weeks.
Since you did taste it, you must have
it?
cracked the egg.
That's exactly what it tasted like.
2 weeks old and everything.
Eggs Benedict.
Huh.
The name of this dish. It's a popular breakfast dish in Louisiana. Your father was quite a chef then.
What do you mean?
This is much harder to make than it looks, Emily. You have to bring it to the
No,
table
it's-
with all
I see the
ingredients
plate.
at the same temperature.
It's not Eggs Benedict.
And that requires preparation, timing, and skill. You'd have to be pretty good at these 3 things to make a really good Eggs Benedict.
Really? I never thought of him as a skilled cook. I haven't talked to him for ages. We've been kind of separated. I wonder what he's doing now.
Have a nice cup of dinner coffee.
Do you have his number?
I think so. Probably stuck in the old picture album.
Emily, just interrupt me if I'm out of line here, but I'd like to tell you how I like to think about these things. People develop their own personality through interaction with other people. Whether they like it or not, that's how it happens.
You're out of line!
I don't know anything about the past between you and your father. But the fact is, you enjoyed making something that he cooked for you. He's a big part of your past, which means he's part of you. That's normal, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. So why don't you give him a call?
But I wouldn't know what to say.
We can talk about this recipe. That'll be a good place to start.
Thank you, York. I'll give him a call after you leave. I don't want you standing over my shoulder for this.
Okay.
You, York.
Good.
That might be the first
Here,
human advice
take
you've
this.
given.
A gift for helping me with my cooking today. And for everything else.
And for everything.
And for everything. Weather doll.
This doesn't control the weather, does it? No! After all of that, that's what they give you? It's like a slap in the face!
It sure is! It's the worst fucking thing in the world that they give you the weather doll after the most weather-oriented thing. A doll that expresses rain by turning around. The doll suggests rain. The doll
By
suggests a
turning
nice
around,
weather.
and by around, I of course mean on its head.
Now, if I remember correctly...
Your health is blue.
Oh, it's regenerating! The Eggs Benedict must heal you, like, over time.
I mean, yeah, it heals me over time.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We've had that conversation. Or something comparable. God. So if I remember correctly, the weather doll doesn't control the weather directly? But let me see.
It suggests rain for the next time. Like the next time you sleep, it probably makes it very likely it'll rain.
Yes. Yeah, I believe that's it. I don't know if it's 100% chance or not. But it's basically like the next weather cycle.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
You know,
so awful.
I mean, I can just imagine Sweary's deranged thinking about it. Like, I mean, it had so much to do with the weather being just so. After going through all that, wouldn't you like to just be able to make the weather be just so?
Where am I in relation to that? Not? Wait. Wrong way?
Emily gets onto the gets on the phone, calls her dad, and her dad is instantly like, "You used ham? We use salmon in this family. You're not my daughter." Slam.
Couple things I want to do with this chapter before we complete it. One is, you'll remember, after we helped Lily with the final reorganization of the back.
Oh yeah, she gave us instead of giving us a gold card, she gave us a key to a closet in her house.
Yes. And I think she said that it, like, something valuable was inside of it. Or, I forget what she said, actually. So I'm gonna see...
It's like, I think it's actually something of Keith's most valued item, like, second most valued possession.
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Now, I might be able to get into it while they're closed.
Which, I am all for taking away that which is important to Keith.
Oh, I can. I don't know if you can ever get inside their house. Let me just look inside their window like a creep real quick.
Oh.
Huh.
Whose room is this?
Lily's?
Oh god, does Lily sleep on her own in a tiny room?
I just feel like she has her own... Like, she sleeps with Keith sometimes.
But she also just has her own room.
She has her own
when
room.
When she needs her time.
I wonder if it's just because it's night that I can't... Oh, they're eating dinner. There's never a side quest that compels you to go in here, or a main quest, I think. I think that the times you can even get in their house are pretty vanishing.
Man, Lily
like
really has to hit the malt vinegar hard.
Let's just have a look at
Cha-ching! Spied on a family eating. Yeah. I mean, you know, the FBI would. Oh my god!
Yep. Oh, there's some wine bottles in the bedroom!
That's a great sign!
Oh boy. Oh shit, then the lamp's just fucking knocked over? Oh, you can tell which side. Keith's side, lamp's knocked over. Lily's side, there's a wine bottle.
I mean, I think that's a beer bottle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it matches what they're drinking from.
Hmm. And yeah, Keith strews his fucking shit all over.
And then the windows are like wooden board shut. And then the twins sleep with Grandpa.
Maybe they sleep in that one-person bed. Maybe that was... that's probably one of their rooms. They probably sleep in separate rooms, I bet.
No, they don't! There's no way that these creepy, constantly together twins sleep in a different room.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. But it was blue, and I think one of their colors is blue, so to speak. Oh, there's not another window to peek in, really. Oh, you can just take a crowbar from their place. I don't really need that.
I mean, that might prevent, like, a domestic tragedy. So you should leave it there so Lily can finally kill Keith.
So this is Keith's most important possession, second only to his family.
which he possesses.
Makes sense, I guess. Grecoach, huh? Looks like quite a sturdy instrument. I hope Keith won't mind me using this in a more violent way.
So, you're gonna like this. So this opens up a new quest.
To destroy his precious guitar?
Not quite.
Oh.
This opens up a new quest. I think I don't know how it works. I think it's the next time you talk to him. You can give him this, have a conversation, and get the gold card. But there's no requirement to complete that quest.
No!
And if you complete the quest, you lose this, which is a super high strength, infinite durability melee weapon.
You get to El Kabong them.
So it doesn't break, but you... Basically, it's one of those weird things where it's like you get a reward that you can turn in to complete the quest, but as long as you don't complete the quest, you get to keep the weapon. So, we can just keep his guitar forever.
Why on earth would the quest finish with us giving it back to him anyway?
It's a separate quest where we give it to him and he's like, "Oh, my guitar, man!" Wow, and then I think we talk about the guitar. I don't quite remember.
Wow, how did you know that my guitar was that guitar? Pretty wild. Anyway, Zach. Wonderful.
Oh, wait, there was one... As long as I'm here, this isn't a quest, but it's something I keep saying I mean to do. Let's see what happens when we're out past midnight. And especially... I think it might only happen when it's raining. I don't remember for sure. We've skipped past it a few times when we're advancing the weather. Oh, I'm hungry again?
York just pulls up the guitar and is like...
I'll just eat this fucking egg. Oh, yeah, here. Yeah, it cuts you out of smoking when you get, like, 5% hunger or something. Bum bum! I don't remember if this is only rainy evenings or any time after midnight.
Yeah, see, Nutshell, and you said that he'd never been to the Pacific Northwest. How does he understand our roiling red hellfire skies when it rains?
And so now it's nighttime, which means, it's, you know, everybody says don't go out at night when it's raining. Huh. No... enemy? There should be some.
Why would there be an enemy?
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? Well, the gallery closes at 1700.
Yay!
Oh!
No real reason to
Doggy!
We need to pace ourselves for an investigation like this.
Bonk. Oh dear.
Doggy?
Doggy.
Doggy? Use your blood. Attack it with its own, Oh, can it hurt your car?
That's a good question. Bonk. He can nudge your car. He can bonk your car. I don't think he can do damage to the car. He can just sort of get in the way.
Doggy!
Fake doggy. This is the only way you can see large dog enemy is by being out at night. And it's there, I think, largely to have a threat while you're driving. And, like, in a game that basically only has the basic zombie enemy with melee, and... oh god.
I really, really like that they have this whole fucked up setup where everyone's like, the raincoat killer, don't go out at night.
Yeah.
Somebody's emulating the raincoat killer. When it's raining, everybody stays in. And it's like, it turns out, And so, leaving you with the reasonable expectation that it has everything to do with this myth of the Raincoat Killer. But really, it's that they have a giant hell dog that runs around town!
Yeah! There are also generally supposed to be, like, normal zombie... Oh! Hi. Yeah, they don't spawn in very good. They just sort of... boink. They tend to, if you're moving at speed...
Hey, so the hell doggy, like, shows up particularly near the Ingramses.
It's random.
Oh, okay. I wanted it to believe that the twins would go out and go, haha, yeah, yep, ha ha, and then just play with the dog all night.
So yeah. Bonk. Oop. But yeah, also if you're moving fast, they don't spawn in time. You can see their weapons ahead of time if you look really close. Or like their shoes? I don't know, you can just barely see a part of them.
Well, remember, Ganny, we're not in Washington.
Where am I going? I think I'm not.
We're in Oregon. This is Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So we may not get amazing rotting hell dog.
So like it's crazy that there's like 2 enemy types. And one of them is ridiculously unique and only shows up if you go out at night.
That's right, Ganny. I know you might not be, you may not have realized it.
Alright, now to complete these quests, I have to go finish this chapter. Which actually, I guess the fast way would be to go to... I need to be day. And probably not raining, which, hey... Doll suggests a nice weather.
You know what, York? I just want to really thank you for everything. See, it turned blue again. It's only blue when you messed with the doll.
It's because I took damage. No, it was green when I was at full. I think there's like a reserve of health, basically.
Oh. From the Eggs Benedict?
Yeah.
Wow. Powerful.
It probably is
an astral pouch!
It is an astral pouch from Okami, yeah. I guess 9. Oh wait, no. It said 10, didn't it? Fuck it, I'll just... Oh, damn it, not in here. Turkey sandwich. So there. Some of the last few annoying things. Not all of the... I think those are the last annoying ones, other than, I guess, getting the bones, but I only have a couple bones left. And then there's a few endgame things that I guess getting all of the cards and doing all the races to get the remaining cards that's annoying, but that's probably just going to be its own stream. Where am I headed? What's my actual goal right now? I have to go to the gallery. Can I warp there? Probably not. You probably don't let me do that.
Oh, nutshell, that was one of the first things we did. By accident, actually. I think Frank went into the diner and it just sort of happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it only happens during... You can only get that if you go to the diner during an early mission where you're told to go to the diner and you have to go right away, basically, or you won't get the dinner.
Oh no, they'll have started back already.
Yes. And you'll just get like a... Oh, no, that's how you get to Harry's. Oh, right. I actually have an objective marker for once. It's up. Nope, wrong objective marker. It's the gray one because it's not the right time yet, but it will be pretty close by the time I get there. Okay, that's the gallery. What's the closest place? I guess the Swear 65 or Emily's house. I can't work there.
Good night, Agent!
Good night, Agent! Unbelievably delicious turkey sandwich.
With its eggplant.
And we're back to this car, I guess. I don't know. I do like in a lot of games with timers and stuff, you're like, oh, you know, it's not quite time yet, but by the time I get there, it will be. And this, it's like, no, those minutes pass in almost real time. Like, I hope I'm going, I didn't check.
No, I like eggplant. I just don't like an entire eggplant in a turkey sandwich, uncooked.
Nope, wrong way. This goes to Harry's. I thought so. I was like, wait, this is wrong. I was supposed to turn the other way.
To recap, the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in 1978.
Yeah, I've heard this one,
That's
but
right,
whatever.
Zach. It was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
When's
Lex
thinking
Luthor
that
was
show?
back. It was played by Gene Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us fans. I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it. Still, forget 4. Richard Donner directed 1 and 2. Now those two were great movies. Christopher Reeve really shined as Superman. Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make. Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed. I actually like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies. I think John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman. But whenever I try to hum it, it always turns into the Star Wars song somewhere along the way. I know it's strange, Zach. I know.
Yeah, that's so weird,
Seriously.
York. That's one of the weirdest
Which
things
Richard
about
Donner
you,
film do
probably.
you like the best? No need to hurry. Take some time and think it over.
Yeah, no, It's that almost as if the it's almost as if the super culture has overridden my memories and I'm only able to remember that which they want me to, not what I want to.
Oh, it's gonna play cutscene where we're early. I hope I don't have to do the whole fucking dungeon. I don't think I will.
I thought that just maybe
No, I think
Let
that
you
it
know
changes at the
this town.
right before you have to like walk over.
The dungeon starts after we go to the diner, and we follow him in the evening, so it's not now. I think this is just our first visit where we meet Diane and we see
Zach, it's 10 o'clock.
Olivia here? Yeah.
Let's hope we finally get to meet the infamous
Oh, it
art
pauses
gallery
you when
today,
it's.
then.
I didn't know. I remember that.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, probably because I was sitting in the circle to activate it. And it's like, hey, you're probably smoking to waste time, so you can do this. You want to do this?
No reply.
Oh, we have to do the tree puzzle.
The trapeze.
Hi, Olivia. Blah blah blah.
No need to hurry, Zach. Feel free to Google Richard Donner filmography. I won't hold it against you.
Six. I don't remember what the key is. It's probably on this note, huh? No, wait. Is it an item? Is it inside?
It's the you should have read it, get fucked.
Oh, there it is. It was in Maine. I just was scrolled down. Tree at sunset, red leaves, dancing red butterflies. Okay, so... Six.
Man, I really wanted to be impaled by that fucking sexy tree.
Yeah, I know, right? Too bad it'll never happen.
I just have this uncontrollable urge to want that thing inside me.
Ring. Boy, I would like to save, but I can't. Oh, yeah, one of them's in the fucking basement, isn't it? Can't leave now. That's not the basement. I know this instinctually.
Come on, Zach. Can't leave now.
So first digit 6. Is it this door? Yeah. Oop.
Also has
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's for storing evidence at police places and, you know, also paintings.
I think that this was just one of those situations where this town, like, got visited by a very shady salesman who got everybody in town to agree to install these weird-ass
Yeah.
security machines.
Yeah, we can't see it, but the diner has one, and they kind of use it to store the pickles.
Mm-hmm.
6-1 something. I bet it's 2. Oh, I hit delete. I bet it's 2, 3, or 4.
Mm-mm.
Brute forcing it.
Nope, it wasn't either of those.
Dang. Is the butterflies one not second? Shit. There can't be 0 trees in a painting.
Yeah, not in this gallery.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, let me look at the note again. I fucked up.
Yeah, you did. That's what you get for cheating.
Or it just won't accept it. It might be one of those things where it's like...
Oh, where
yeah.
it's like, you haven't looked at it. We know.
Oh, butterflies is 3rd. Okay. So it's 6 blank 1. I think it's 4, actually, if my memory's right.
Is it, though?
I don't know. Ooh.
Yeah, you knew the whole time.
We did it! And the lock turned green, like locks do.
Mm-hmm. Well, Diane would definitely also do that.
Doggy.
It's locked because it's locked because there are arousing things happening inside.
I mean, yes.
So many trees.
She does fuck in there for sure.
Oh yeah. I don't think there's a room in the museum that she hasn't the gallery that she hasn't fucked in. Like,
Right back.
I don't know whatever made you think that Frank was a friend of Big Lock to begin with. Right leg.
There we go. I'm a huge fan of Big Lock. Who says I'm not?
I do.
What?
Giving away all your secrets.
Wow. Alright.
Previously during
No,
the
he's got
investigation.
this on lock.
So, you want to find out
Nice.
everything there is to know about Diane?
Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Hurry,
No!
hurry!
I want to arrest!
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky.
That picture.
I couldn't save Diane.
Couldn't save Diane. I do think things getting cut off like that is a symptom of it running fast, like it kind of does.
Zach, let the treasure hunt begin.
Right.
A crowded place.
Alex, I'll recap briefly where we are once he's done talking.
Have you figured it out, Zach? It must be the graveyard.
Must be.
There's lots
Everyone's
of people
dying
there,
to get
but
in
none of
there.
them can speak. You see? So let's get going to the graveyard.
So yeah, York's coffee circled a bit of the newspaper that told him that now is the time to go visit Harry. So he went to go visit Harry and had to solve a puzzle, and then was told, like, I don't remember exactly what, but basically you should go you have arrived at the right time, and if you want to hear more, you have to go to a certain place.
Excuse me, I think you mean you have arrived at the right time, and then he proceeded to do more rhyme.
Mm-hmm. So said Mr. Stewart.
Yeah.
And he gave us, like, a clue, and then it's like, oh, I wonder where we're going, and then you walk out, and York's like, yep, that's right, it's the graveyard, that's where we're going.
You know what? I'm just gonna come out and say, I don't think Mr. Stewart's saying anything.
Whoa!
Yeah. Bum.
I'm getting my car, or whatever car it decides to give me, I guess. Because I still don't know how it decided to stop giving me York's car. Oh, this time it's York's car. No, never mind, it's not, it's this one. Well, I guess we are heading to the graveyard.
Maybe you have to go back to the junkyard and, like, reset it.
I think that is how you get some cars, but, like, I couldn't see an option to rebuy. Okay, cool, nice.
You're kind of the one driving on this footpath.
Is this a footpath?
Yes.
Doesn't seem like it.
So, Zach, about Emily. My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing? And Zach, she seemed interested in you. Did you make a move on her? No, don't answer. I'm just asking. But
No,
if you
don't
like
answer.
her,
I'm just asking.
I won't stand in your way. But
I-
I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know. Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all. It isn't love or anything. From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me. As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship.
Literally.
I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem. You're
Well,
pretty
you know what anybody is
friendly
thinking.
with the ladies.
Unless they're a crime suspect.
Maybe you
Yeah.
should teach me about how to interact with women.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Zach is a real ladies' man.
Oh, why? What? Oh, okay. Smoke's coming from our tires, I guess. I think only at some camera angles, though. Cool. Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine, probably.
Kenny asks, if you were a character in this game, what song would your car play?
Gosh.
And it cannot be before anybody comes asking, saying some song that you'd recognize. No, you have to say it would be a song that's kind of like these two songs, but legally distinct from them. Because that's how this game rolls.
It'd be like a really poppy version of some Daft Punk song. Like poppy in the sense of, you know, it'd have like guitars and stuff. And like it'd be fast, like the weird pop punk songs they have here. Oh, sometimes you just get on. Oh, right, I picked it up, it was there.
Let's see.
Just as Harry said, it's crowded and quiet.
Probably not quite, no doubt.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Agent. Mr. Agent, how are you?
Not bad.
Hmm.
I'm, just playing a little game with Harry.
Game? A game? Is that fun?
We've only just started, Brian. The fun is about to begin. I'd like to ask you something, actually. Is there a tree in the graveyard that drops red seeds?
Seeds. Red seeds. That tree does.
I hate that tree.
Oh, you mean the...
And that one. And that one too. All red seeds.
Oh, I guess if I just looked to the right, I would have seen
That
all
one
of that.
and that one, but not the others.
Oh, he slid!
He's a re-dead. And like, notably, I'm not saying not quite no doubt because I'm such a huge
I've
no
still got
doubt. Yeah, what?
I've got the Eggs Benedict... Huh. Maybe you're right.
See?
Maybe the weather doll heals you. I'm gonna check. I'm really curious. Hold on.
Or it might be your jacket.
No, none of them heal you. Oh! You regen health if it's set to the weather that it is.
Oh!
It might potentially affect the upcoming weather, but like not guaranteed.
That's fantastic.
That's what it look. It's written like it's gonna change the weather, but it doesn't.
Or, I mean, it might, but like, it's not the primary thing.
Well, I'm not gonna cheat. I guess that does technically make it a very powerful reward, ultimately.
Here's this fucked up doll that just sort of heals you if it's matching the weather.
Yeah, and like
I just have one.
red seats beyond the fence. I can't go get them. By the way, I can't prove this, but I think
Wait, the guy from the Dresden doll was named Brian.
Yeah, we've been through that.
Fuck you! You know how many times you repeat things you've said?
Yeah, and you call me out on it.
Not every time.
No.
I'd be nice about it.
No.
I only call you out on it when you seem confused about whether you've said it or not.
So I can't prove it, but I think Brian, the way that he's written with a bunch of ellipses, is kind of supposed to talk like red seeds beyond the fence. You know, vaguely zombie or undead,
can't.
like, right?
Go get them.
But I don't think they gave the actor any particular voice direction for a relatively minor character, and that's why he's just like, red seeds beyond the fence. I can't. Go get them.
I like that. I like it a lot.
It's a really interesting
It's
and
a
weird...
powerful choice. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So I actually went around this before to get a bone from in there and broke the lock on the other side. And they're like, no. No, fuck you. You actually still have to go around.
Kabong!
It does have the bad swing animation. It's of weapon type, like, large, which means that its swings have really weird hitboxes. It is, honestly, I know it's supposed to be dark, but it's pretty light out. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, but like I was saying, I'm not necessarily saying not quite no doubt because I'm some sort of no doubt head or anything like that. I'm saying it because it's the closest approximation to the kind of music that I would like that would have made it into this as
See?
just sort of like some ska pop, but like really like but like, you know, the high tempo ska pop, which would be no doubt.
see me whiff on that fence even though I was touching it? That is the downside of the guitars. It has the same hitbox as like the ice pick and shit. Was there supposed to be enemies? There were the
Mission
holes.
accomplished. Let's get back
There
to
were the
Harry's.
dark stains that enemies come
The
out of.
reward better
But-
be good.
No enemies.
They're all petting the dog.
I think there were
What
supposed
about
to be
these
enemies.
seeds? They were right here under my nose. It's as if I was carefully carrying a bottle of water while walking in a pool. We're learning the countryside version
No,
of
that's
common
not like
sense
that,
the hard way,
because
Zach.
you can't drink the water in the pool. Or you shouldn't.
Yeah, I think there was definitely supposed to be enemies, and you have to fend them off while
But
breaking.
you already did something here, so you fucked up the...
I guess. Bark.
You sequence broke.
It's locked, but there's no lock. Hang on. Actually, wait.
Fox! York 100% drinks pool water. You know what? I don't think that York thinks to, but Zach does.
Oh, we fucking broke it for sure. You're supposed to break the lock here, but because I did earlier.
Yeah, you fucking sequence broke, you cheating piece of shit.
Guess so.
That's what you get for going everywhere and doing everything.
I mean, it's really hard to not notice this really noticeable area that has a bone on your mini-map in it.
You should have been a good little boy and said, oh, the bone's in there, but it's locked. I guess I don't know what to do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Bad seats. I won't touch them. Might make your job as the guy who takes care of the grounds.
No, not there. Just all these graves.
You mean
The
like
trees stay in there.
all these graves like the one that's dug up, or can I at least have names? Kind of weird, actually.
Yeah, a lot of graveyards that have a bunch of gravestones that have just where the engravings are just eroded.
I guess we'll just drive back in the spooky car.
Especially a place that has a lot of heavy rain weather types.
Why is this car letting out smoke from the tires? It's I don't really.
It's spooky Halloween dry ice smoke. Ooh.
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town. Even
Okay,
Emily could be
this
targeted
conversation is
Can't
taking
rule
a
All
turn
the
that I
women
don't know that I
capturing
appreciate.
Goku are ASAP.
Oh,
And
you
that
into
means
her?
Working closely
Well,
together.
look, it's fine.
We can
I just,
work out the Emily
feel like we
situation
should
later.
talk about it.
Don't get me wrong,
Anyway,
Zach.
there aren't that many available
I'm
young
not
women in the town
interested in
anymore.
Emily
What with
because
them being
she's
killed and
female or
everything.
anything. I'm just saying she's interesting. You know, as in interesting person.
Thank you, Ben!
By looking at her.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
She reminds
if
me
you
of
wish to
something I
appear
used to
cool,
feel.
you should attempt
That's
to
all.
drink the contents
Like back when I
of
first
the
met you.
entire pool.
Oh, hi,
So
dear.
says
That feeling
Mr.
we all used to feel back when we were kids. Feeling safe while also feeling a need to protect. That kind of feeling. But Zach, who made me feel that back then? Anyways, we're getting closer one
That
step
sign
at a
just
time.
destroyed my
Zach? I think
tires.
it was Zach. I think we've been
I
over
have a
this. It
feeling
was
it's
Zach.
going to get tough.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, if you wish to appear cool, you should attempt to drink the contents of this entire pool. I didn't hear because I was listening to York.
Well, I wasn't because he's been talking really uncomfortably about ladies. So I've just chosen to ignore it.
I've damaged this car so much. For some reason. I don't know how.
Yeah, I can't imagine how.
Well, anytime you get one of the signs in front of you and it doesn't break and you just sort of push it, every time it collides with the car, it does like 1% damage, so...
Good.
Your car can just get fucking, like, a third of its health wiped out immediately if the physics don't like you.
Or if, you know, you do this.
Well, it's the fastest way. You can always just use a flare to get a new car. Christening a new Pope in my tires. Yes. Beep-a-doop.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
I was just here.
They don't make you drive all the way up.
Saving.
They don't make you drive all the way up here again, which is nice.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, I think it's cheating, but whatever.
Considering the brutal hill you have to drive up to get here. Hello again.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, please proceed to Mr. Stewart's room. There he awaits you, I shall assume.
You don't know? Oh.
I like that they reset the room every time.
Did it turn the other direction from the way it did last time?
Well, he goes to different rooms.
Yes?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the timing is now to meet Mr. Stewart. You shall be kind and be alert. The timing is now and not tomorrow. If you miss it, you'll feel sorrow. So until your meeting is finished, I shall be locking the front door. If you get tired and become famished, what we have, please use as yours. I think that might have been the same as last time.
It was.
But I still like the shifting rhyme scheme, so... 14, 23, 26. Moonlight, Appassionata, and Le Seduce. These 3 musical scores have been left open. Another of Harry's games? 14, 23, 26. I'm probably gonna forget that. So yeah, we are in a different wing now. Oh, it's locked. He's not a butler. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he is a butler. Ooh, can of pineapples. Toilet pineapples? I love the amenities here. Oh, I can't read that. That is fucking impossible to read. Hold on. Maybe I can get a better view of it in my items. Can of pineapples. Pineapple... dices? It's something CES.
Pineapple spices.
Pineapple spices. Got that spicy pineapple. The fancy toilet pineapple. Infinite toilet pineapple. Let me just do a little shave here. I don't know that I need it, but I carry my straight razor with me everywhere. Of course. Oh, we can change suits here too. Which is nice, because when you time travel, it resets your suit. Oh, we can't wear this. It's still being cleaned, because we said it to be cleaned several chapters ago when we were there. Do we want to be cool in front of...
No.
Do
we
we...
wanna be...
Alright.
Rook's a sucker for a man who talks in rhyme through another man.
It's crazy anyone acts like you're not going to steal the toilet pineapple or the mini shampoos when you stay at a hotel. So true. Okay. This is where he came in. Let's It's locked. It's locked.
I don't steal that shit. It gives me a rash. The pineapple.
Oh. Numbers. Let's see what it's really hard to see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Francis
6.
York Morgan, if you're finished changing your suit, would you consider maybe getting some tropical fruit?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And now I've forgotten the numbers, so I have to go back.
If you were a good stream audience, you would have typed those out for him so he'd remember.
14, 23, 26. I hope someone types those. For me, so I can look at them. Statue of a cavalry trooper. Looks like it might move along grooves in the floor. Must be another one of those gimmicks. So yeah, there. Oh, I can push it halfway to one of these.
Thank you, Ven.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful. Does it... Wait, does it force me to stop pushing at every junction? Yep. Cool. This is kind of like a puzzle, except there's no difficulty in getting it to where it has to be at all. You just need to realize that it's ones and tens space. And not that they're, like, added together. Puzzle.
Is it?
No. It's not.
Whenever I come here, it always feels like that everybody's staring at me with their judgmental, glowing green eyes. Nobody's here that was here for that.
No.
So that's just for us.
It's just for us. It's a joke for just us. Oh boy. Let's push it all the way to the end. Almost. Oh, almost both ends. God, this is like the laziest puzzle possible. It's mostly a test of, can you remember these numbers for as long as it takes you to push this into place? And also, does it bother you how fucking creased York's jacket is? And the answer is yeah, kinda. I guess you also have to carefully manage your pulse. Except not really. There. So does Michael have to do that every time? Or?
Francis Morgan, don't judge us so soon. It's hard to make a puzzle for each and every room. And also, yes, he does.
That's not locked. Lord Harry seems intent on playing his little game. Which direction do I want to go in? Oh, that's probably that room first. Wait, I came out of this. Oh god, I could have gone somewhere totally different. Oh. Oh, this is the way back. God, okay.
Oh,
Tilson. Yeah, this is back at the start. But now I can go through that door.
You've unlocked the shortcut.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool hats. I guess this is...
You'll find fresh clothing for girls and for guys. They're perfect if you need a clever disguise.
Wait, is this also a shortcut? It is! This is just also a shortcut back. Okay. It's kind of like... Wait, what? Oh, I went... It's this door, isn't it? Yeah. There we go.
So you don't have to push the thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Oh, GG.
Uh-huh. Probably shouldn't try to get in here for some reason. Who knows why? Oh. Does. There. So much walking noise.
Francis York Morgan, you didn't walk close enough.
Don't just build them on the floor, man.
Harry, turns out what you said was true, and I'd like to hear more.
Yes, I know I have to.
York, as you know, there's a powerful mystery surrounding these seeds. You've seen them at those other murders that took place elsewhere. And you've seen them deeply involved with the murders in this town as well.
I don't know why he's also typing.
That's right.
Is he also,
How do you
is he
know all
also
this?
speaking from the computer, but it only modulates when
York,
when Michael turns
you
his
must
neck
be
piece
younger
on?
than you look.
Maybe?
Youngsters tend to hurry so much that they let things slip right past them. What you need to do is slow.
So, like, sometimes it's the computer.
That way, you know what's really important. Let me tell you a story.
I don't know.
Really do love.
50 years ago, when the war was over,
Michael just translates
just about
everything
when
he
the
says into
communist
rhyme.
bloc
Yeah.
started to become a rising threat, our town constructed a huge clock tower. Then,
The clock
soon
tower.
afterwards, a serial killer wearing a red raincoat went on a killing spree.
The legend of the
he's
Raincoat
hustling.
Killer? Stop playing games with me, Harry. That's nothing more than folklore. The FBI has no such record of a multiple homicide case in this town.
Good night, Ganny.
York, Anna, Becky, and now Diane. Their deaths are real, not folklore, not legend. The Raincoat Killer is also real. But under a strict gag order, the mass murder case was never made public. In fact, one could say that it was completely erased from history. Tell me, who do you think would be able to do something like that?
The military.
Ooh. Oh.
Very good. A model student.
But if there are no records about it, then how do you know it really happened?
Good question, York. Why would I know this? The answer is very simple. I was there.
Yeah, no, you're just really old.
Yeah, he's old and he's
I
lived here.
saw it with my own eyes. The brutal killer himself. But we can talk about the details of that encounter another time. What we need to talk about is your Raincoat Killer. The new Raincoat Killer, if you will. The new Raincoat Killer. Yes, let's call him that. After all, guessed that these red seeds were special. And someone else did too. The human imagination can lead to tragedy sometimes. Someone linked the red seeds to the serial killer legend and said, if you eat the red seeds and then kill someone, you will become immortal. This new fabricated legend was passed on from one to the next, evolving and changing every time, like a rumor. Some may have actually taken the
Some people might have done it, I don't know.
to prove the legend, that is. York,
Oh,
red seeds you have found from those other murders, they all came from this town together with that one evil rumor. People on the other side of the planet may have heard of it by now,
Guess so.
and new seeds might be growing in different parts of the world.
So you're saying that the series of cases I've been following are all linked to this town? That's interesting, Harry.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
there's
interesting.
no evidence to support that story. None of the criminals we caught for the other murders ever mentioned anything like that.
It's your job.
They
Your
also-
role and duty to look into that.
Yeah, they were also erased from history.
Now,
Ron says, yeah, that's your job to figure out. I don't know.
you know I said that the incident 50 years ago was totally erased. Well, not quite. Records still exist in the sheriff's office. The old sheriff back then hated the military and did his own investigation. I need you to bring those documents here to me. Once you've done that, I'll tell you everything I know.
by reading to you, reading them to you,
Yeah.
the documents.
Okay, it's worth a look. And we may as well let the old man have his fun.
Red seed complete.
Francis, you're really the best for going along with his little jest. Now hurry and fulfill his request.
I guess I'll let this cutscene
Documents
play
from a
out.
case
What the
that
heck?
happened 50 years ago.
Yep,
Let's
I
play
do have to
along
read
with the old
something
man
after
for a
this.
little longer, shall we?
Zach, that means we need to head for the sheriff's department.
So yeah, that's the end of Deadly Premonition for tonight. It lined up pretty cleanly, but for those who weren't here last week or several weeks ago when I originally made the promise and then forgot about it, I have been planning to finish off every stream by reading a post from Stephen Main from the Main Street blog, the Street Fighter lore theorist, because I'm obsessed with him. So I'm going to do that.
Chell, don't jump the gun. Don't be a Ganny about it.
Yeah, jeez.
Also, Box, only 16 keys. Are you suggesting that he has some sort of ColecoVision controller?
It's streaming from the right
Or a
window? Yeah.
Jaguar? There were a couple of those that had an insane, unnecessary amount of keys, right?
The Jaguar was the one that, like, had an MMO keyboard laid across it for some reason. Like an MMO mouse style, I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think the ColecoVision had one with a bunch of buttons, too.
It might. I don't remember the ColecoVision one. Yeah, so a couple things. First, I do love that, and yes, you said this almost immediately, I think, as a joke. Harry Stewart doesn't speak in rhyme. That's just Michael's thing.
Yeah, no, that's... Look, Michael's job would really get to him if he wasn't allowed to have a little bit of fun, and Harry knows that. Harry knows that it's hard. Like, yes, I know you. I mean, you have to reset the rooms every time. Every time I decide I want to be in a different one when somebody visits. So,
Yeah.
yes, you can. If you can make my words rhyme, go for it.
My employer gets to have his games. It's only fair that I do the same.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, is it truly a crime for an assistant to speak his boss's words in rhyme?
It's just like, look, he's really good at everything. It does get a little annoying, but...
And you got to admit, when he doesn't find it, he doesn't say it. He does just leave it there.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Thanks, Fox.
And yeah, also, I do love that it's...
He's my favorite character. If that wasn't clear.
Harry just speaks in computerized voice that is modulated like his real voice, entirely with intonation, and then also is like, and sometimes I just speak normal, but I'm still typing. I don't know why. But hey, also apparently communism is involved. So it's cool.
But yeah, hands down, Michael, best character. Keith, worst character.
Stephen Main, bad at what he does.
Lily, most put out character.
The mysteries of the Street Fighter 6 demo.
Oh, brother.
So this is from shortly after the Street Fighter 6 demo came out, and you could very briefly walk around the world tour, the like single player mode. And so he just decided to theorize about it. I finally got the chance to play the Street Fighter 6 demo, and it was as much fun as I had imagined. My only gripe was that it felt too short, and I would have liked to explore the city a bit more than I was able to. Seriously, you could have at least let us climb the ladders, Capcom. Nevertheless, there was a lot I was able to learn from the Beat Square section of Metro City, and what's there should come as no real surprise. Everything in the first section of the game tells of both the past and of what's to come. The first thing we need to discuss are the homages of video games past.
God, I don't fucking understand. Why would a video game put references to stuff from its prior games? People certainly don't enjoy that. That certainly isn't just a thing that you do because it's like a fun retrospective.
The first thing we need to discuss... Oh wait, let's begin with the pyramid of games on the sidewalk. Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter, who knows? Probably 5. Final Fight, Revenge, Plasma Sword, Nightmare of Bilstein? I don't even know that one. This is one of the most prominent designs in the demo, and serves as quite the interesting guide of several of Capcom's releases up until that point, which left me with the question, are these games pointing out a certain timeline within the series? They technically were, as they're arranged in the order those games were released in real life.
Okay, fucking shut up! Stop it! Asshole!
But for me, there was more to it than that. Was this a clue that the games shown were all a part of Street Fighter's canon?
No.
It's honestly very difficult to determine.
No, it's not.
Where would Darkstalkers, Cyberbots, Red Earth, and Star Gladiator fit into the series? Especially since several of these games take place in completely different periods of time.
You've already posited that any of them could just be slapped in here and you would accept it.
Is it possible that Darkstalkers and Street Fighter indeed exist within the same universe, as I've hinted at before? God. Need a browser plugin that adds no after every question mark on this blog. Yeah, we do. It's honestly impossible for me to determine that this is the case from the demo. I know several journalists at this point have played a longer demo of the game and would know the answer. No, they wouldn't! It's like, oh, well, they've played 5 more hours, at which point I'm sure all the Darkstalkers characters come on and...
They come on the screen and say, hey, kids, hope you've been paying attention.
And most people go, who is that? I don't know who they are. Darkstalkers hasn't had a game release in over a decade?
Where's our bestest friend Stephen Main? How could he not be here? He's such a stellar games journalist.
But the journalists are more or less bound by non-disclosure agreements, so we won't know for sure if there are any other clues to this puzzle until the official release. There's not!
What?
That being said, we can still reflect on the past. Take a look up to the wonderful billboards that reflect this.
Get New You.
Get New You, Hado Pizza, a few more versions of Street Fighter 2, Final Fight.
Is that like the Sasuino Hado Pizza?
Yeah.
So, it's a super gay death pizza?
Yeah. On the far right, we see the homage to several iterations of Street Fighter II, the game that launched an entire franchise. However, in this same picture, there's something rather unsettling. Even if you haven't played the demo, you should know by the Street Fighter VI trailers that nearly every single billboard has some tie to the Street Fighter series in it. There are very few, if any, billboards that appear to be standalone pieces. Even that cheap-looking doggone ad and that ominous-looking don't call ad likely have some relation to the world of Street Fighter VI.
Likely?
I mean,
You're just guessing.
Yeah, they don't. Neither of these are relevant to Street Fighter VI's story.
Doggone Veterinarian Day?
Veterinarian Day. And Don't Call. I think they're just supposed to be movie posters. I think they're all supposed to be movie posters. From what I'm seeing, though, these billboards provide clues to the future of Street Fighter VI. The one billboard on here that I find the most troubling is the one for Perfect Shot. The subject in the photo is holding a camera, and as the billboard states, they're looking at the perfect shot. Do you know who else was trying to get the perfect shot in Street Fighter V?
No.
Here it is. Okay, I have to explain this one. This is the background of G's stage in Street Fighter V, which is like a stadium, and it has a few workers that have Q masks on.
Oh.
This picture... Or these, I should say, really...
Is this the whole reason he has anything? He's, like, obsessed with G?
Yes. His entire idea that G has multiple Qs and controls them is these two background workers who are just sort of standing around and they're dressed like Q is sort of a fun gag. That is the genesis of his entire idea of G commanding multiple Qs. Like, half the shit he's written is based on these two background NPCs that have never been elaborated upon because they are not important.
That's what you, a fool, think.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Rashid.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, that doesn't look like somebody in a Q mask.
No.
That looks like somebody with a little mustache.
Rashid, who would be introduced a few months after release as now being really into streaming and stuff and videoing himself. So
yeah.
I think that's
buying esports leagues.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you know who else was trying to get the perfect shot in Street Fighter V? These camera operators. In other words, the figure in this picture is not only a cameraman, but a Q as well. The figure is quite shadowy, with their eyes obscured, but
Rashid's a Q.
For some reason, the person's face isn't behind a mask like a normal Q. The reason? This Q is hiding in plain sight, but still under the control of G. So who is it? The character who ushered in G's arrival.
Of course, it is Rashid!
It is Rashid, I guess. Despite the attempt to hide the face, the one telltale sign that this is Rashid is the person's facial hair.
Oh shit, you're so fucking observant.
Yeah.
I, a Street Fighter know nothing, certainly didn't spot that and go, isn't that Rashid?
Yeah.
Is that just Rashid?
Isn't that just Rashid, that character? Although it's somewhat obscured in this shot, the person does appear to have a full beard in the actual game. However, this would only be a guess. If there weren't at least two other telltale signs of G's involvement. The first is the CERN building, the same unfinished building that Ken is making his residence in. A conversation with a random NPC gives this juicy tidbit of information. Head south from here and you arrive at the CERN building. Haven't heard of them? They were a cutting-edge robotics company. They make most of the drones you see around the city. Sometimes they rush you for no reason. Feel free to kick them into the ground when that happens.
This tells me nothing about G.
You say.
I do.
You're not entirely wrong. True,
Thank you.
Nothing here directly pointing to G's involvement in the game, outside of the fact that he may or may not own the CERN building. Could very well be Shadowloo, the Illuminati, or even JP who owns the building. It's none of those. It's CERN, the company that exists in Street Fighter already, but okay.
Why would their
I guess
drones jump you?
However, it's the idea that robotics are being utilized here that points to G.
Oh, the idea! This idea that this generalized notion of robotics is happening means that you're right about G.
Mm-hmm. There have been no real hints of JP working in robotics, outside of those sentient refrigerators we see in Nayshaw, JP's place of residence. Isn't that proof enough JP works in robotics? Certainly! No? They're not related to him, but okay. However,
we just hang out here for fun.
These refrigerators are rather crude compared to the more sophisticated airborne drones we'll see in Metro City. So this is, they're made by CERN in the game. They're CERN robotics that wander around and you can fight them because it is funny to fight a refrigerator.
No, it's a reason. There's a reason for it. The reason is about to make it so very clear.
The reason is that it's funny to fight a refrigerator. Yeah, but Nashaw's a third world.
It's actually funnier to put a baby into a microwave.
But Nashaw's a third world country. You can tell by the scenery. The materials to build a sophisticated refrigerator would be lacking in a place like that.
What?
That's you saying that. You said that.
Oh,
wait,
oh, right, you're right. Hold on. Yeah, but Nashaw's a third world country. You can tell by the scenery. The materials to build a sophisticated refrigerator would be lacking in a place like that.
Yes, but that also proves my point.
What?
Someone else built those refrigerators.
What?
It wouldn't be either JP or G.
What?
Neither would dream of building something so primitive, considering both have money to shell out in more advanced technology.
My God.
Even if JP owns the CERN building and the drones within it, which is very likely, G owns the Qs and an entire space station? I don't know where that one comes from. I'm really not sure.
Is that how he, like, to get, like, satellite shots to be superimposed onto his glowing tattoos?
I don't know. I wonder if it's literally just that he has, like, an Earth hologram somewhere. I don't know. In other words, it doesn't matter whose drones those belong to. Either one is capable of building them.
Wait.
Can't believe we've descended into refrigerator truther territory. So how would this be my proof that G's involved?
Yeah!
The idea that robotics were involved at all. Yes, Shadowloo does work in robotics, as they created the Seth units. However, their technology is more focused on creating organic life. Like the dolls and some spare bodies for Bison. The Illuminati has a similar operation, creating Necro 11 and 12. Only G has been shown to have a connection to a prototypical robot. I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know what robot he means. Is he calling a Q a robot now? Because they aren't, by his reckoning. Yes.
Yeah, wait.
He's calling Q the Q.
He's calling Q connected to a prototypical robot. In other words, the design of Q suggests to people who incorrectly interpret it as such, as given, as a robotic figure in the traditional clunky robot sense.
God.
However, in that, even though he's not, he's the only one thematically connected to primitive robotics.
Quite simply, no other group has a unit like Q.
I got it.
I think you got it, yeah? However, there is one other piece of evidence pointing to G's involvement. As I've posted before, G seems to have an affinity for sound equipment. The Best Bespoke Beats billboard in Metro City already seems to have his name on it. Because that looks like a G, maybe.
Oh yeah, and those the mind control? Are those also the mind control headsets?
Mm-hmm.
That what's her name wears?
She wears earbuds, but yes, Kimberly.
No, the other person.
Oh god, I don't even know who you mean then.
The person in the news reporting video, like the caster, the casting video. Yeah.
Okay. She has a earpiece with a microphone, but yeah. After exploring Beat Square, I found there's another billboard that could be a huge clue to G playing a significant role in the game. Create your experience. If you've read my article, The Timber of Kimberly, you would know how I believed that Kimberly's headphones were a potential mind control device. The fact that this billboard specifically highlights Kimberly's headphones is a gigantic clue in telling us they are far more important than just being a way for Kimberly to listen to music on her cassette player.
No.
No, it's just because the character.
It's a reference to the character, and then it's like kind of like, and see, it's like an ad for like earbuds.
Mm-hmm. More so, note the position and shape of that headphone in comparison to the keyhole in Q's mask.
Yeah, ears. Ears.
No, but there's a key.
Yeah.
And it has
and that's an ear.
But it has a thing.
Yeah, but that's an ear. And that's what an earbud looks like.
Earbuds cannot exist in the Street Fighter universe without being a significant plot device. That is basically, anytime anyone is wearing anything about listening to music, he's decided that it's G controlling them. Which is largely backed up by him saying, like, the other times I've decided G is controlling somebody with sound. If those are true, then this is true.
Yeah, there's a lot of spurious logic.
Mm-hmm. It's all just sort of interconnected theories that are all based on the truth of the other theories.
It's like if the red string connected only to the red string.
Yes. There's no pictures. There's some pictures off to the left, and then the red string is just a big pile of red string on the right of the board. Mm-hmm. And then he steps back and looks at it and he's like, I've got it.
Also, I like that what this is also suggesting is that in the development of Street Fighter 3, they decided that an earbud would be shaped like what an earbud would be shaped like for starters.
Yeah.
And how that would correspond to the keyhole on the side of Q's head.
Yeah. In the early 2000s, I think, is when Street Fighter 3 came out. Maybe even late 90s? Is that
which is not me, like...
I think it's late 90s.
Which is not even me, accusing him, accusing him of, like, that's not me even saying that Stephen Main isn't saying, like, that they just backwards, like, retconned it. He says explicitly that this storyline has been worked on for decades. Mm-hmm. He insists that this has been something that they have been working towards the entire time.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes he is willing to say, like, they had some stuff, but not the full ideas, and they're sort of building off it. But at other times, he's very much like, yeah, no, they had these grand plans all the way since Street Fighter 2.
The G stuff, he's like, yeah, no, that was all planned.
Yeah. It could be that the keyhole doubles as a way to bring a headphone directly to the ear of the person inside the mask in order to give them instructions. Kimberly would simply be a glimpse into how cues are created. So, is that it? Are there any more mysteries in Beat Score I haven't addressed yet? Is there any other proof of G's involvement in the game? Well, there is one more billboard enigma we can take a look at. All that glitters is yours.
Manon.
Yeah, that's Manon doing a modeling shoot. If the billboards Rashid and Kimberly happen to be on are hints that G is slowly taking control of them.
They aren't.
But if they are, which I'm going to say they are, then it's safe to say that this billboard is also G-related.
But why only this one and not any other one?
The shoe is a hologram in front. Oh, he's saying ignore the hologram shoe that's in the middle. That's in the front.
This is just the best shot that I could get.
It's the best shot I could get. Forget the hologram. Note the golden sunburst on the right that is reminiscent of G's V-Skill 2 from Street Fighter V, G Protection.
Huh?
G in Street Fighter V has a move where he can make a golden orb around him and then shoot it out.
But, so that thing over there?
The circle, the concentric circles here, doesn't... I mean, it's...
That's a...
Yeah.
It's a gem.
No, it's actually G's V-Skill.
It's a gemstone because it's fancy sparkly magical Christmas time miracles with money.
No, it's G doing a move off screen.
And Manon's just like,
see?
oh, of course.
There he is. It's a shiny gold circle.
Reminiscent, yes, clearly.
The tagline, "All that glitters is yours," could vaguely relate to G, but there was something else I realized. That line is identical to a lyric of one of the most famous rock songs of all time.
One of the most famous rock songs of all time?
There's a
All-Star?
No. What? When did you say it was All-Star?
I don't know.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. If you've been following me on Twitter...
You know what? I still contend. Stairway to heaven? Really?
If you've been following me on Twitter, there's one character I've strongly associated with Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. This person has blonde curls, fair skin, wears makeup, and has a real-life Kotobukiya figure you can purchase that's posed with her back to the viewer. The person
God damn it!
on the billboard is Karin Kanzuki.
Wait!
This is so obviously Manon that it is insane that he thinks this is not Manon.
Manon was...
Everybody was announced at that point.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If the billboard is showing that G has somehow surrupted Karen, then it looks like Street Fighter 6 has reached its worst possible outcome.
So you know what? I'm just going to say right now, I fucking hate Led Zeppelin. Like, I do my best to not remember them.
Hi, Maid, just in time.
Hi, Maid!
The worst possible outcome. The Kanzuki Zaibatsu, the last benevolent force in Street Fighter that could help the world with his influence, is under G's control. The Masters Foundation belongs to JP. Nope. The Illuminati is becoming more aggressive with their recruiting. Shadowloo is very likely to return. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
That one's true.
But, like,
because they're the bad guys of the series, yes. And now, G is an army of Qs and the might of the Kanzuki Zaibatsu. Nope. The end of Street Fighter is at hand.
Maid says and is G.
It's true. Except for the bit where it's not true at all. And also Akuma will be G. Everyone's gonna be... You mean Q. They're all Qs. Everyone's a Q. The final act of Street Fighter 6, all the characters will be like, wait, I'm a Q, though. I didn't know you were a Q. Well, I'm a Q. Well, oh, shit. Are we all Qs? I guess there's nothing to fight about. Hi, Gigi. I don't know what you just did, but I think you ran up.
Oh, Gigi, are you a Q?
Are you a Q, Gigi? Wait. G. Yeah. So she's fine. I can't believe that Gigi's been Q this whole time. She would look pretty cute in a metal mask.
She'd be like, huh?
What?
What is anything?
Hi,
and then she'd immediately go back to doing everything she does normally because she's like, I guess I've always been like this.
Yeah, if the mask is on me now, it must have always been there. That is just how wherever she's in a situation, she takes a few seconds to be confused and she's like, I guess this is how things have always been and always will be forever.
and yet, while still maintaining very strict rules based on what location she is in.
Yep. She's a location-based kitty.
And
with that, I'm gonna close the stream now. Thanks for coming. I guess next time we'll just do more story, because I think I might start it with a little bit of time travel for one or two more side quests. I'd have to look at what... Oh, shit, I need to do the fishing one. I need to do that off stream. Off stream?
Yeah!